guys, welcome to the Savvy Money Show with me, your host Sean. Well, so the USPS has come out and confirmed that what trucks.com has said. Only trucks.com was quite made it a bit more confusing to make it seem worse than what they said. Now, it's kind of difficult because to word it, because there wasn't meant to be an announcement till the end of the year. Now, trucks.com said there won't be an announcement until second quarter of 2021. It's a USPS that will be between January and March. Now, we're going to speak about that in a minute. First off, as I said before, Hewlett-Packard is to leave Silicon Valley. But anyway, we're going to speak about the January to March thing. Now, if it's January, as I said before, it won't be much of an issue. It would actually make sense. It would give them time for the Clean Air initiative to go through, and you would have Biden in the White House and Trump out of the White House, and then what you would have is with the Clean Air initiative, more chance that you have like 60, 70%, maybe even 74% of the contract going to Workhorse. As of now, Biden cannot do anything towards the contract. He cannot sway it in any way. He cannot bring through any bills or to sway it. But once Trump's out and he's in, which should be January, then he can. Of course, you it could be end up being March. Now, a 90-day delay for those of us who have been in for so long doesn't bother me, especially when you have just had ARK Invest and Cathie Wood picking up another 167,000 shares. Now, just before the drop recently, suddenly crossed over into the 50 SMA, which was a healthy place for it to be because it was overbought and there was going to be a pullback. It pulled back into a healthy territory until this report came out. And we suddenly have the fact that, how can I put it? Right, I've spoken before about the refrigeration units, refrigeration truck technology of Workhorse being used for the vaccine, and how the first prototype should be ready in April. Now, it might be that USPS is waiting for that prototype so they can be delivered to the USPS and so they can get a contract to deliver the vaccine. I could be wrong, I could be totally wrong. Of course, I wouldn't be surprised if USPS delayed it again. However, you know, their vans are literally bursting in flames. They have to do something. They would be better off announcing a contract. If it was just a case of the refrigeration trucks, they would be better off announcing a contract, letting Workhorse work on a truck and trucks and getting them start manufacturing them, because they know that they don't manufacture them quickly, and then start getting the production and going, and then progressing with the refrigeration phase. Now you also have the fact that UPS and Pritchard are probably happy about this, because it means they can concentrate on their orders and clear their back orders. And I have been questioned about the microcopter. Now, no offence, I didn't mean to mislead anyone. I do not believe this is a product by Workhorse. I believe this is more a tie-in that Workhorse will announce and get commission on. They have a payments system in place, and Hitachi has a financing system that they're providing for Workhorse. I believe they are using that to outsource to Surefly Aero, which builds known for building planes and technological ignition systems for planes. And unless they have a collaboration between the two, like with the Horsefly drone, and they've increased that to make a microcopter with Surefly's expertise. But to tell the truth, I think they're just doing a commission job, bringing money. And they'll probably announce that in the next earnings. Like with the Pritchard contract, they didn't announce that pre-earnings, they waited for the earnings before announcing that. Now, the other thing is, I don't mind the delay, because, as I said, there's more chance they will get more of the contract, more it's delayed. There's also more chance that they'll have their manufacturing problems sorted out by then. But who knows? Could be wrong. Now, we're going to talk other investments. Something I spoke about when Ford was $6 share. Now, at the moment, I don't believe Ford is a bad bet. Where they have their EV car coming up. I said back here how Ford will go bankrupt in 2 years if they don't bring out an EV program. They brought out an EV program. As well as that, with everyone moving to the suburbs, they have done incredibly well out of COVID, because those people who didn't need a car before because they lived in the city now need a car. And look how well they've risen. They've gone up 50%. I believe they will re-implement their dividend, which was over 6%. I believe that will come in the new year, and I believe that if you want to hedge your bet against Workhorse, if you're heavily invested in Workhorse, it doesn't hurt to have something in Ford. If they're given a dividend, it's a dividend play. I don't believe Workhorse will get 100% of the contract, and if Ford gets some of the contract, they should rise as well. Now, I'd like to know your thoughts on that. They said I have to wear a mask on the train, so here I am.